So we're gonna take a nice ride up the cable car. Take our own car, yeah. So here's our car. You can see it's very fast. Supposedly 10-15 minutes to get to the top. Oh, we're closed in now. It says do not go. Uh-oh. Here we go. See the fast track? We're going all of about 1 kilometer an hour. I don't think this accelerates much further. Oh, it is going faster. What do you know? A little bumpy here, but that's okay. It shouldn't shake. It does move pretty quick, so if you're afraid of heights, don't do it. Good view of Alanya. Mountains off to the north, Mediterranean to the south. To walk up here would have taken 51 minutes, maybe 48 in a quick pace, but gotta go way up through all these streets. So we're doing a shortcut. See the Mediterranean, Cleopatra Beach. If you want to be more daring and more adventurous, they have the trail. You can see some people just taking a break, going up this zigzag trail. If you make him out there, I can't find him. There he is. It's a decent hike up. It's pretty treacherous though, actually. I think mountain goats maybe would be better to go up this trail. This might have been the only way up here back in the day. And they just zigzag. This is probably terrace farming too. It's rare that you get to see this angle of what these rocks look like. Not like Termesos, a little steeper here. Pretty interesting. See Alanya. Population's about 330 to 350. During tourist season, it's probably a lot more than that. And we would have had to walk up that street, if you can see it. There you can see backyards, Turkish living, locals, you got renters, hotel, you got a nice little pool up there with what looks like some ancient ruins underneath it. What a cool view from there though, wow. And we would have had to walk up and up past that white van. We'd still be walking about 40 minutes from now. This is a much better idea. I would not do this on a windy day. Cleopatra Beach. Not many people in the water. I think I saw one person. A little bit chilly now. Not bad though. Mid-60s Fahrenheit. This looks like the last houses as we get up to the top by Castle Alanya. You can see more of Alanya. It does go out there quite a bit. Decent sized city. It's very old. Supposedly 20,000 years ago, they found the original settlements from very ancient people. This has been many, many different versions of different people, many different names. I'll leave those in the description. So we come up to the top.
Ruins.
Looks like ruins. Probably just clearing. But probably ruins, because you can't go anywhere in Turkey without ancient ruins. You can see the hiking paths coming up for those really brave and daring people that want to risk being a mountain goat. So once you're up to the top, there's no drones. I didn't bring mine because I figured there wouldn't be any. So you got a little more walking. It's beautiful. This is absolutely, again, always amazing and always beautiful. This is a very high tourist area. We're in off season, so it shouldn't be too crowded. No smoking, and there's a reason. This is really dry up here. There's pine needles, and if you get stuck up here in a fire, you will be a falling mountain goat to get off here. So, no smoking. Stay on the path. Obviously, they got you kind of wired in here. Very defensible, just like we saw in Termesos. You can watch that video after this one of how difficult it would be to bring up an army to try to take over this stuff. There's just no way you're gonna do it without huge losses. Here we see the harbor of Alanya. It's a postcard. Absolute postcard. So what you're seeing, as these mountains are not clouds, it's snow. It's the next mountain ridge of the Taurus Mountains. And then you've got the fun ships, the old pirate ships. This was an old pirating area way back when. While this view is just breathtaking, this is why we're up here, because of the castle, the Cilician. So let's go up into the castle. Again, the climbing here, even once you're up top, there's quite a few stairs. So be prepared for a bit of a climb. Remember, what goes up must come down. Closed gates means something fun. Caged cannonballs. Funny. Yeah, there's a reason that's closed. They don't want you falling. And no climbing the walls. There's warning signs everywhere, which tells you people have done stupid stuff here. Don't do stupid stuff. You will get hurt. Not many ways into a castle usually. Very defensible. For tourists, it's obviously more open. Nobody trying to stick you with a sharp, pointy thing. Stairs going up would have been somewhere up. Let's see what we got here. Looking back to our west, towards Antalya. The castle cut. So we just came from here, and I just realized we're not even at the main castle yet. It's still up here. This is just one of the gates probably to come in. Again, anything that was built up high, it was built during times of a lot of conflict, and they would have thought of this stuff ahead of time. And of course, there's a good restaurant. Prices aren't too bad, a little more expensive, but the cats find it good. 270 square meters. Let's find out how much that is. This would be an incredible place to live. And there's even parking. I thought no cars were allowed up here. So I just realized this isn't just a castle. This is a village, a city, a town up here. There's all the history pictures here that you can read about. It's 1940s, 60s, 70s, drawings from 1877, 1836. Goes back pretty far, but behind me, it goes back further with a cemetery right by the mosque. 1609. You can see how small the region was and what was going on. The 1940s, 1950s. And we have the old bazaar. It's new. Going into the old bazaar. Doesn't seem so old now, but it was at one point. It would have been very different. This has a 1900s, 1800s feel to it. But this area has been occupied for quite a while, so. During tourist season, this will obviously be much busier. There's a lot more to what I thought was just the old castle up here. You could spend quite some time up here. Quite some time. Some of the buildings. See if there's some dates. I'm not seeing dates, but you can see the layout of the stalls. I'm not seeing dates. People scratching their scrawl, graffiti. Stop doing that. Save something for the future. That looks somewhat new. It looks Hispanic, doesn't it? Sea serpent? Dog? I'm not sure. This looks South American. And look at this. This looks Mexican. How is that possible in Turkey? Looks very close. I'm probably making the final ascent to the castle. Looks like it. Yeah, I think I saw a sign that said 250 meters. Again, if hiking is not your thing, this will not be enjoyable. It is quite uphill. Some more burial. What's left of a tower. Probably would have been houses all along here. This probably would have been a pretty steep alleyway. That's a foundation. Well, let's see. Which way to the citadel? Left? Go right. One more burial. Wow. This was massive. Absolutely massive. Up we go. We're almost there. Wow. In. Well, it's really frustrating. We thought we can go see, but the tickets are 12 euros and they only accept Turkish lira. And I have a museum pass and I can't get my password to work up here, so I'm really frustrated that we can't go in. But again, that's part of adventuring. Sometimes things just don't work out, so we don't get to see the citadel, which really sucks. So back down we go. So here we see from 1817, these are the shipyards. You can go in there. We went in there, the Red Tower, go climb up there. Now we're somewhere up here, but this is a pretty busy area. And here you can see the boat. Actually, it's not crashed. They probably pulled it over for barnacle cleaning by the shipyards. Back in the day, they would have pulled the boats over with huge ropes and scraped for 2-3 months to get the barnacles off. So heading back down from Alanya Castle. This is part of the old wall, I'm guessing. One of. And you can see way down there. That's the shipyard, I believe. The harbor, you can see way down there. There was probably just unbelievable amount of buildings that were in here at one point. Walking that wall would be cool, but extremely dangerous. But the shipyards are definitely down there. And the Red Tower, oh, I see it, actually. It's right through the pine tree. I can see the top of it right there. So the Red Tower, overlooking the harbor, where the ships would have come in and cleaning the barnacles. And then all the new building in the last 60 to 100 years. See the ship setting out. Day tour. No wind, no breeze. Just perfect 62 to 63 degree Fahrenheit temperature. And snow up in the Taurus Mountains. So we're gonna stop and have lunch at the Gardenia restaurant. You'll see it as you go up or down to the castle. Always steps, always steps. In tourist season, this will be much busier. Looks open. It sounds open. That's just 2 of the 6. We're surrounded. They're everywhere. And they're over here. This is very unique from here. Prayers right behind us from the mosque, and you can hear 2 other mosques way out there. Don't know if that picks up on video. And we can see Antalya. Those are not clouds, those are the mountains on the other side. So as we're leaving Antalya, the castle, we come up to the final point that we didn't see on the way up. As you can see, it's a pretty good drop down there. There would have been no coming up this way to take on the city without serious damage. How did they get up there? Must have been scaffolding. Geez, I hope we can make this one. It's going awfully quick here. I don't know. It's gonna be risky. Let's see if we can do it. It's slow now. So what goes up must come down, and we go back down, and that's it for Alanya. This trip, we were at the castle, and if you watch the video on your screen next, you'll see more of the Red Tower and the shipyards. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.